stop doing this if you want to keep your vibration high. Have you ever felt like your energy was drained for no reason? Like one moment you were feeling good, aligned, maybe even inspired, and then suddenly it's like a wave of heaviness pulls you down? You start feeling anxious, overthinking, maybe even doubting yourself, and before you know it, your entire mood has shifted. It's not random. There are specific things we do, often without realizing, that lower our vibration instantly, and if you don't stop doing them, no amount of meditation, affirmations, or spiritual practices will help you sustain a high frequency. This is something the ancient masters knew. They understood that raising your vibration isn't just about doing the right things, it's just as much about stopping the things that drain your energy. Think of it like this. If you want to fill a cup with pure water, but the cup is full of holes, no matter how much water you pour in, it will always leak out. This is what most people are doing with their energy. They try to raise their vibration, but they don't realize that their daily habits, thoughts, and emotions are full of leaks, constantly draining their life force.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
One of the biggest things you must stop doing if you want to keep your vibration high is engaging in unconscious negativity. This includes gossip, complaining, judging others, and even consuming negative media. You might think, oh, it's just entertainment, or it's just a conversation, but everything carries a frequency. When you speak negatively about someone, even if they never hear it, you are tuning into a lower vibration. You are aligning yourself with the same energy as the thing you are criticizing. And here's the part most people don't realize. The energy you put out always comes back to you. Every word you speak, every thought you think, every emotion you dwell in is shaping your reality, whether you're aware of it or not. Now, let's go deeper. Another thing that destroys your vibration is emotional resistance. Emotions are energy in motion. They are meant to flow, to be felt, processed, and released. But most people don't do this. Instead, they suppress their emotions, push them down, or distract themselves, thinking that ignoring them will make them go away. It doesn't. When you resist an emotion, you trap that energy in your body, and over time, it creates blockages that lower your frequency. Have you ever noticed how after a deep emotional release, whether it's crying, journaling, or even just acknowledging your feelings, you feel lighter? That's because you just freed up trapped energy. The key is not to avoid lower emotions, but to allow them to move through you without attachment. There is something else that people do every single day that keeps them stuck in a low vibration without even realizing it. Living in the past or the future instead of the present moment. Your true power, your highest vibration, only exists in the now. But most people are mentally somewhere else. They are replaying past mistakes, dwelling on regrets, or worrying about what might happen in the future. And the more you focus on something, the more energy you give it. This is why people who constantly think about their past pain stay stuck in cycles of suffering. It's not because life is against them, it's because they are unconsciously feeding that frequency with their attention. Let me ask you something. How much of your daily thoughts are truly in the present moment? How often are you fully here, fully aware, fully immersed in what is happening right now? Because the moment you become present, your vibration naturally rises. You step out of the illusion of time, out of the mind's constant chatter, and into the space where true power exists. But there is still something even deeper, something that most people do not even recognize as a problem, and that is energetic entanglement with toxic environments and people. Your vibration is not just affected by your own thoughts and actions, it is also influenced by the energy fields of everything and everyone around you. If you are constantly in environments that are chaotic, stressful, or filled with low vibrational energy, it will begin to affect you, no matter how strong your spiritual practice is. The same goes for the people you surround yourself with. If you are constantly engaging with people who are negative, who drain your energy, who operate from fear, anger, or victimhood, you will start absorbing that frequency. And the scariest part? You might not even notice it happening. Energy transfer is real, and it happens in ways that are often invisible to the conscious mind. So, ask yourself, who and what am I allowing into my energetic space? Do the people around you uplift you or drain you? Does your environment feel expansive or constricting? What kind of conversations are you having on a daily basis? Because if you want to keep your vibration high, you need to become fiercely protective of your energy, not in a way that is fearful or avoidant, but in a way that is conscious and intentional. Now, before we continue, I want you to think about something. If your vibration is truly shaping your reality, if the energy you embody is determining what you attract, then what kind of reality are you creating for yourself every single day? And more importantly, what would happen if you removed everything that was lowering your vibration? Let me know when you're ready for the next part, because what comes next will take this even deeper. We are going to talk about the hidden spiritual traps that keep people stuck in low frequencies without realizing it. And once you see them, you will never look at your energy the same way again. The hidden spiritual traps that are secretly lowering your vibration. Most people believe that raising their vibration is just about doing positive things, meditating, saying affirmations, thinking happy thoughts. But what if I told you that some of the things you think are helping you might actually be keeping you stuck? There are hidden spiritual traps that secretly lower your vibration, and the worst part is, you don't even realize it's happening. If you don't become aware of these traps, no matter how much inner work you do, you will keep cycling back into lower frequencies. One of the biggest spiritual traps is false positivity. This is the idea that you must always be happy, always be thinking positive thoughts, and never allow yourself to feel anything negative. But here's the truth. Forcing positivity is not the same as being in a high vibration. When you suppress emotions, when you ignore pain, when you pretend everything is fine when it's not, you are not raising your vibration, you are creating an energetic blockage. True high vibration comes from alignment, from being real with yourself, from allowing all emotions to be felt and then consciously choosing your state of being. It does not come from avoiding reality. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who was always acting overly positive, but something about their energy felt off? That's because their vibration was not coming from authenticity. The universe responds to your true frequency, not the mask you wear. If you want to keep your vibration high, you need to stop forcing an artificial version of yourself and start embracing your real energy. This means being honest with yourself, allowing emotions to flow, and choosing alignment over pretending. Another hidden spiritual trap that lowers your vibration is seeking external validation for your spiritual progress. Many people measure their spiritual growth based on how others perceive them, how many followers they have, how spiritual they appear, how much recognition they get for their practices. But the moment you start seeking validation outside yourself, you disconnect from your true essence. Your vibration is meant to be something deeply personal, something that comes from within, not something that is shaped by how others respond to you. Real spiritual growth happens in silence, in solitude, in the moments when no one is watching. It happens when you are alone with your thoughts, when you are facing your inner shadows, when you are choosing love and awareness even when there is no reward. If your vibration is dependent on how others perceive you, then it is not truly yours. You must stop looking outside for confirmation of your growth and start feeling it within yourself. There is also an even more dangerous trap: attachment to spiritual identity. This is when people become so caught up in the idea of being spiritual that it actually becomes an ego trap. They start seeing themselves as more enlightened than others, judging those who are not on the same path, thinking they have reached some higher level of awareness. But judgment, superiority, and ego attachment are all low vibrational states. True spirituality is not about labels, not about proving anything, not about being better than others. It is about deep, genuine connection to the universe, to yourself, to all beings. The moment you start thinking you have arrived spiritually, you have actually stopped growing. Ask yourself, are you truly raising your vibration, or are you just building a spiritual ego? Are you practicing awareness because it aligns with your soul, or are you doing it to fit into an identity? Because if your spirituality is just another form of attachment, it is not elevating you, it is limiting you. And then there is the trap that very few people talk about: energetic leaks caused by unhealed wounds. You can meditate, you can chant, you can do all the spiritual practices in the world, but if you are still carrying deep, unresolved pain, that pain will continue to lower your vibration. Unhealed trauma is like a silent anchor, constantly pulling you down, no matter how high you try to rise. Many people avoid their inner wounds because they think focusing on them will lower their vibration, but the truth is, avoiding healing is what keeps you stuck in a low vibration. Healing is not separate from raising your frequency, it is raising your frequency. Every time you face an old wound, every time you process and release something you have been holding on to, you free up energy. You create space for higher vibrations to flow through you. This is why deep inner work is necessary. You cannot bypass it, you cannot skip it, you cannot pretend it doesn't matter. The energy of your past lives within you, and until you heal it, it will keep affecting your vibration. Now, take a moment and ask yourself, which of these hidden traps have I fallen into without realizing it? Have you been forcing positivity instead of allowing real alignment? Have you been seeking validation instead of trusting yourself? Have you attached to a spiritual identity instead of living in true awareness? Have you been avoiding deep healing, thinking that ignoring pain will make it disappear? The ultimate techniques to make your vibration unshakable no matter what. Once you understand what lowers your vibration, the next step is learning how to protect and strengthen it so that nothing, no external circumstance, no negative energy, no passing emotion can shake you. Most people go through life letting their vibration be controlled by outside forces. They wake up feeling good, but then something happens, a stressful situation, an argument, bad news, and suddenly their entire energy shifts. They don't realize that they are giving their power away. True mastery over your vibration means that no matter what happens in the external world, your inner state remains strong, steady, and high frequency. This is not about ignoring challenges or pretending problems don't exist. It's about developing such a deep energetic foundation that nothing can pull you out of alignment. One of the most powerful ways to make your vibration unshakable is mastering your emotional state through awareness and transmutation. Most people think emotions just happen to them. They feel anger, sadness, frustration, and assume they have no control. But the truth is, emotions are energy patterns that arise based on your perception of reality. When you learn to observe your emotions without identifying with them, you reclaim your power. Instead of reacting, you become aware. Instead of being controlled by emotions, you learn to shift the energy beneath them. Here's how it works. The next time you feel a low vibrational emotion, anger, fear, sadness, don't suppress it and don't let it control you. Instead, pause and observe. Where do you feel it in your body? What thoughts are fueling it? Take a deep breath and allow the emotion to fully exist without resistance. Now, instead of feeding it with more negative thoughts, consciously choose to shift its energy. You can do this through movement, shaking out the tension in your body, deep breathing, expanding your energy field, or even sound, humming or chanting a high-frequency tone. The key is to recognize that emotion is just energy in motion. When you stop resisting and start redirecting it, you break free from its control. Another technique to keep your vibration unshakable is energetic shielding and boundary setting. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly exchanging energy with people, environments, and even digital content. If you don't set energetic boundaries, you will absorb vibrations that don't belong to you. Have you ever been in a room with someone who was anxious or angry and you felt your own energy shift just by being around them? That's because energy is contagious. But here's the secret: you don't have to absorb other people's energy. You can choose to maintain your own frequency, no matter what is happening around you. One of the best ways to do this is with a daily energy clearing and protection practice. Every morning, before you engage with the world, take a few minutes to visualize yourself surrounded by a powerful, impenetrable light. See it as a golden or white shield around your body, protecting you from any lower vibrations. Throughout the day, whenever you feel your energy being affected by someone or something, mentally reaffirm your boundary. I choose to keep my energy clear, strong, and sovereign. This simple practice alone can prevent you from unconsciously absorbing negativity. But the real key to keeping your vibration unshakable isn't just about protecting yourself. It's about raising your baseline frequency so high that lower energies can't reach you. Imagine a radio frequency. If you are tuned into a low channel, you will pick up static and interference. But if you raise your frequency high enough, those lower signals don't even register. The same is true for your energy. When your vibration is consistently high, negativity doesn't affect you the same way. You become immune to drama, immune to fear, immune to anything that tries to pull you down. So how do you raise your baseline vibration? The answer is consistent, high-frequency habits. This means surrounding yourself with uplifting energy every single day. Through the music you listen to, the food you eat, the thoughts you entertain, the people you engage with. It means moving your body, spending time in nature, practicing gratitude, connecting with your soul. The more you immerse yourself in high vibrations, the more natural they become. One of the most powerful ways to sustain a high vibration is through conscious breath work. Your breath is your life force. When you control your breath, you control your energy. Try this. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this a few times and notice how your energy shifts. Breath work instantly clears stagnant energy and elevates your vibration. Make it a daily practice and you will feel an unshakable sense of clarity and strength. But here's the final and most important truth. Your vibration is a choice. Every single moment you are choosing your frequency through your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your focus. Most people live unconsciously, letting their vibration rise and fall based on external circumstances. But the masters of energy, the people who radiate peace, who manifest effortlessly, who transform everything around them, are the ones who take full responsibility for their energy. They don't wait for life to be perfect to feel good. They don't allow situations to dictate their state of being. They choose alignment over and over again until it becomes their natural state. So ask yourself, are you taking full responsibility for your vibration, or are you letting the outside world control how you feel? Because the moment you decide to be in charge of your energy, everything changes. You stop being a victim of circumstances, you stop absorbing negativity, you stop letting small things pull you out of alignment. Instead, you become the master of your own frequency. And when you do that, when your vibration becomes unshakable, life starts working with you, not against you. The secret to expanding your vibration until reality bends around you. There is a level of vibration so high, so powerful, that when you reach it, reality itself begins to shift in your favor. This is not just about maintaining a positive mindset or protecting your energy. It's about becoming a force so magnetic, so aligned with the flow of existence, that the universe has no choice but to respond to you in miraculous ways. The truth is, the external world is not separate from you. It is a reflection of your internal state, a mirror of your dominant vibration. The more you expand your energy, the more effortlessly life bends to match it. This is not philosophy. It is a law of existence that has been understood by the greatest sages, mystics, and enlightened beings throughout history. The question is, are you ready to step into this level of mastery? To reach this state, you must go beyond simply avoiding negativity or protecting your energy. You must become a generator of high-frequency energy so powerful that it overrides anything that is not in alignment with it. Most people live in a reactive state, letting their energy be shaped by the world around them. But when you become the source of your own vibration, you stop reacting and start creating. You become a walking vortex of energy, so strong that lower frequencies cannot exist in your presence. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to light up a room just by walking into it? That is not an accident. It is the result of an expanded energy field that influences everything around it. One of the greatest secrets to expanding your vibration is activating your heart center at full capacity. The heart is not just a physical organ, it is the most powerful electromagnetic generator in your body. Studies have shown that the heart's energy field extends several feet beyond you, radiating an invisible force that directly influences your surroundings. When your heart is open, When you are in a state of deep gratitude, love, and connection, your vibration expands exponentially. This is why the highest spiritual masters always emphasize love, not as an emotion, but as a frequency, a state of being that transforms everything it touches. When you cultivate this energy, you don't just raise your own vibration, you raise the vibration of everything and everyone around you. But here's where it gets even more powerful. The more you expand your vibration, the more you begin to collapse the barriers between thought and manifestation. At lower frequencies, there is a delay between intention and reality. People struggle to manifest because their energy is scattered, filled with doubts, fears, and contradictions. But at higher vibrations, manifestation becomes instantaneous. This is why people who operate at an elevated state seem to attract opportunities, synchronicities, and miracles effortlessly. They are not lucky. They have simply reached a level where their vibration is so aligned with the flow of the universe that reality bends to accommodate them. Now, ask yourself, what would happen if you expanded your vibration to the point where nothing could disrupt your alignment? What if, instead of trying to force life to work for you, you simply raised your frequency so high that life had no choice but to match it? Because this is the ultimate secret. You do not chase, you attract. You do not fight, you align. This is your invitation to step into a new way of being, a way where you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances, but instead you are the architect of your reality. So the final question is, are you ready to expand your vibration until the universe itself moves to meet you? Because the moment you decide, the shift begins.